Greetings to you all. I am Aditi Binjola from Doon International Public School, a member of GCEI. Under the project GCEI, we are going to start our own podcast series in which we will be having guests who will be answering a few questions. So, for today's episode, we have our host Ganesh Uniyal and guest Ma'am Geeta Pokhariyal.
Greetings everyone, I am Ganesh Uniyal, a member of GCI and Doon International Public School. Today I am here to take the interview of Ma'am Geeta Pokhariyal on the topic related to climate change. So can you tell something about yourself first to the audience?
Yes, myself Geeta Pokhariyal as a HOD of Social Science Department, and I am very glad to that you have given me an opportunity to ask about this topic.
Ma'am, can you explain climate change to our viewers and also share your experiences related to it?
Yes, it involves long-term alterations in climatic pattern such as temperature fluctuations, rising sea levels, melting glaciers, and fresh water supply. All these are interrelated, and together they are mutually related. And some areas facing floods, some facing droughts, some facing drinking water, and human activities are also involved in this, like burning of fossil fuels, deforestations. All these are interrelated, and all these are together responsible for climatic pattern. When we used to go our village, there was a waterfall, and whose width was too good at that time, but as the year passed, the width was narrow now. So as the year passed and our climatic pattern is changing, so whenever our farmers in the field of agriculture, whenever our farmers need water, they do not get rain, and rains are not comes in timely, and when they do not need rain, then it occurs. So it creates problem to farmers to grow crops on time, and it also too much losses are there of farmers.
So ma'am, what do you think is the most pressing issue related to climate change?
Yes, most pressing issue in climate change is drought. 60% of total geographical area is covered under drought in India, and rising temperature is another issue. Melting glaciers, Arctic is melting, so number of things are responsible for it. And according to development unit, the farmers who have less than 2 hectares of land, they face too much problems due to uneven rain, due to drought, due to their financial issues. A number of things are responsible because they have very less land, and if rain is not in time, then it creates problem to them. And in the year 2021, the crop of wheat, production of wheat was 10.957 tons crore, and but now it reduced to 10.57 tons crore. So it is really a big challenge for us for food insecurity due to uneven rain, due to drought. So number of things are responsible for it. And as you know that India is the second largest country who export wheat, but due to this climatic pattern, India has to restricted to export wheat. Due to climate change, 10 to 30% of decrease in the production of crop rice, and 25 to 70% decrease in the production of corn. So it is very shocking data which comes to us for the production of these kind of food insecurities, because in the coming years it is very difficult for the farmers as well as the pupils, how they will survive for the coming next 20 years, 30 years, because the climatic pattern change is changing continuously, right? So number of things are there, and even do you know that according to GDP, agriculture involve 19.9% to GDP, and 42.6% involve in employment for the people. So
As India is
yes,
agriculture based.
yes, agriculture based, yes. So to continue this and to we have to change the pattern of their earning sources, right?
So ma'am, how can the government policies drive the climate change?
Government policies, first of all, greenhouse gas emissions pollute the environment, है ना? And change the climate. So according to government can collect the taxes and implement taxes on the people for carbon producers, those who produce carbons, right? And these taxes government can use for social welfare and for clean energy, right?
So ma'am, you are saying that government will take funds from people who are polluting and clean the environment.
Yes, it will encourage the producers to use the less greenhouse gas emissions, right? So in 1991, Sweden also has successfully lowered its greenhouse gas near about 27% of, and its GDP is also doubled. So more than 40 countries of in this they collect and they participate in these taxes and implemented a national carbon taxes. So these taxes are also very important to protect the people from this greenhouse gas emissions. And second, to produce the clean energy standard from the renewable energy. So India in 30th June 2008 National Actions Plan on Climate Change. So there are number of programs which are going on in India for regarding this clean energy, right? Like climate change programs, national solar missions, national water mission, national mission for green India. So there are number of sustainable agriculture. So there are number of missions which are going on in India for improving our greenhouse emissions production.
So government is working to
Yes,
clean
government
the
is also
environment.
working. Yes. So there are number of things which are celebrated, right? Like on 5th of April, there is a Earth Day celebration where we encourage the people to plant more and more trees to clean our environment.
What are some individual actions which people can take to making of a healthy planet?
So there are number of actions which we can individually take, like save energy at home, which we use electricity, which are produced by coal, oil, and gas, right? And change your home source of energy. Number of people now they are using solar panels for electricity and water, and walk in a short distance. Don't take any vehicle for a short distance. You can go walk and take public transport for a long distance. In this way, number of things which we can save our energy, right? And reduce, reuse, and recycle our
The 3 Rs.
3 Rs, yes, 3 Rs which we have to use in our life. Number of things which we can reuse, recycle, and number of things which we can reproduce by using them. And eat more vegetables and throw away less food. A number of people who are in our marriages, in our occasions, food is too much wastage in that areas. So we have to think about this, and we have to aware the people to think about all these kinds of which are in our hand, right? Which are in our hand, which we can use.
Thank you, ma'am, for being today with here and teaching us about how we can save the planet Earth, as there isn't anything else we can go with.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.